Hello and welcome. In honor of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., I'm sharing one of my favorite quotes. The holiday of love is quickly approaching, so I thought it would be fun to show you how I make these cutout heart note cards with flaps in this video. Make them a special gift for clients or someone special in your life. If you're ready, let's get started. Open Design Space and start a new project. Select a square and change the color to white. Make the size 3 by 6. Now place it on the X and Y axis at 0. Now select a U-shaped tag, which will serve as our flap. And make the size 0.5 by 1.5. Now we need to join or weld the square and the tag together. To do this, the shapes must overlap. Since the square is 6 inches long and falls on the y-axis at 6, place the tag on the y-axis at 5.99 so that it overlaps just a little so that it doesn't take away much of the length from the tag. Select all and center horizontally. Select weld, and now we have one shape instead of two. Now place it back on the X and Y axis at 0. Moving on to the next step, select a square and make it 0.7. As you can see, this square is set to cut. I want to change this to a print and cut. And I also want to add color. At this point, you can add color or pattern if you wish. Click on this little square here and just choose a color. Now, if you wanted to add a pattern, you can click here on the arrow, click on pattern, and then choose a pattern from this list. Or you can upload your own pattern. I'm going to stick with the solid color. Place the square on the x-axis at 0.25 and the y-axis at 3.25. Now I'm going to select another square. And I'm going to make this square 0.25 by 2. I'm also going to change the operation to print and cut and also change the color. Place it on the bottom right section of the card on the x-axis at 2.5 and the y-axis at 3.5. Select all and then attach. At this point, I need to select flatten. If I do not select flatten, Design Space will still prompt me to print, but the machine will cut out each of the colored squares. We do not want this to happen, so select flatten. Okay, now you can barely see the outline of the card, so to get a better view of it, I'm going to change the color of the canvas. So I'm going down to blank canvas, color, and I'll just change it to a light gray. And now you have a better view of it. We need 2 score lines. For the first score line, we're going to make it 3 inches. So I'm going over to shapes, score line. Make it 3 inches. Rotate it 90 degrees. And place it on the x-axis at 0 and the y-axis at 3. I'm going to select another score line. Make this one 0.5. Rotate it 90 degrees. And place it on the x-axis at 1.25 and the y-axis at 6. Next, select a heart. Make the width 0.5. Rotate it 180 degrees. And place it on the x-axis at 0.345 and the y-axis at 2.325. Select all and group. Now add the slot for the flap. Select the equal sign. Make the width 0.6. Place it on the X at 1.2. And the Y at 0.25. Finally, I'm going to add text and a square. For my text, I'm using the CRICUT Sans font, the writing style, and the font size 11.4. I'm going to add some space between my letters. I'm going to rotate this 270 degrees. And I'm going to place it on the X at 2.525 and the Y at 3.75. Now for the square, make the square 0.25 by 2. Place it on the x-axis at 2.5 and the y-axis at 0.5. And I'm going to leave it as a basic cut. I want this square to be a cutout square. Now I'm going to select all and then attach. Now before selecting Make It, make sure that you check your layers panel to ensure that the correct operations are set. Since this is a 3 by 7.49 card, you will be able to get 2 of these on one sheet, 8.5 by 11. So what I'm going to do now is duplicate and align, attach, and I'm going to select Make It. And I'll be back to show you the results. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed what I've shared, give it a positive like, drop a comment, and subscribe. Also, if you have a topic suggestion on what you would like to see, drop them in the comment section below. Remember, stay positive, appreciate your progress, and I'll see you in the next video.